The following portion of Indy Now is sponsored by our friends at American Senior Communities. With us today is Chad Miller. He's the Director of Business Development with ASC. And Dr. Rafael Garcia-Cortez. He's a cardiologist and heart failure specialist with Ascension St. Vincent. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
This is a really important topic. It affects a lot of people, heart failure, heart health. Chad, let's start with you. Thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit about American Senior Communities and the Wellness Wisdom Program.
Yeah, absolutely. So American Senior Communities is the largest skilled nursing facility provider in the state of Indiana. We have over 100 locations dedicated to providing quality, exceptional senior living care. With this Wellness Wisdom campaign, we really want to get the message out of different topics and education to seniors and their families that are important to them. So we're excited to be able to do this.
That's great. We appreciate you sharing some of that today with us and our viewers. Dr. Garcia-Cortez, talk to us about heart failure and why it should get the same kind of attention that maybe prostate and breast cancer get.
Yeah, I think when people talk about heart failure, they're referring to a disease where the heart does not squeeze well, or maybe does not relax well, causes people to have, shortness of breath, swelling, unable to do the same activities they do on a daily basis. And it carries a very high mortality. People don't understand that in 5 years, if they're untreated, they could be dead.
Yeah.
Now, if I tell you you had cancer, breast cancer or prostate cancer, wouldn't you like to be treated by an oncologist? Wouldn't you like to be taken care of? And if you actually do, the prognosis is amazing. You can go from 50% in 5 years to actually more than 90% in 5 years.
Wow. You had mentioned shortness of breath, fatigue, some of those signs and symptoms. What are some other signs that people, especially seniors, need to be on the lookout for?
Yeah. I love Indiana. My patients are amazing, but they love to minimize their symptoms.
Okay.
So all of a sudden they stop parking far away in the grocery store. They start getting closer, and they start thinking about the handicap sticker, right? Because they cannot walk far away. That's one of the main symptoms.
Okay.
You cannot do long distances. You get short of breath, you get chest pain, you get swelling. All of a sudden your belly is bigger. Those are signs that you should talk to your doctor. And any doctor can screen you. They can do an EKG, they can do labs, they can do an ultrasound of the heart, what we call an echocardiogram. With those three things, you probably can have a good idea if it's the heart or anything else causing your shortness of breath.
What I hear you saying too is don't let this go untreated longer than it needs to be. If you are maybe seeing symptoms in yourself or maybe your loved one or your spouse, get them in to see a specialist there. What are some of the most important things that seniors can do to stay aware of their heart health? And maybe once they find out that they do have a condition, what are the next steps, doctor?
I think that's the number one thing. Indiana provides excellent care. In fact, the Heart Center just got voted number 2 as a heart hospital in the whole U.S.
That's
We're
amazing.
Talking about Cleveland Clinic, Mayo Clinic, all these big names are number 2 in the nation. So we provide excellent care. What happens is sometimes we feel good and we stop seeing your doctors, stop following up with the medications. Don't take that extra step we know we need to take. And things can go wrong. So I think when you're a senior, you're at high risk of, any little strike could be that,
Right.
punch out you don't want. And
Yes.
of course, you want to get a home run at the end of the day.
Keep taking care of yourself, if not for yourself, for your family as well and your loved ones. Chad, I'll give you the last word about ASC, how people can learn more, and especially what you're doing with the Wellness Wisdom Program.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go to asccare.com to find out more information regarding Wellness Wisdom and obviously some of these series that we'll be doing. We're really excited to be able to provide this education with top physicians throughout the state of Indiana.
Yeah, that's great. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Doctor, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Chad, thanks for doing it.